My spouse placed me on a $1,000 monthly stipend to check if I'm after his money, influenced by his mom, despite us being a couple for 12 years and me always handling finances wisely. Here's the background. My husband Jake and I have been partners since our first year in college. We connected as freshmen, dated all through our studies, and tied the knot shortly after finishing school. Nothing out of the ordinary. He's always maintained a tight bond with his relatives, particularly his mother Linda. She's the type who still washes his clothes during our visits and phones him daily. I found it odd but let it slide since family matters vary. Roughly 6 months back, Jake's closest buddy Marcus endured a truly devastating split. His spouse Emma had stayed home raising their kids for around 5 years, and she apparently cleaned him out financially. She received the home, half of his retirement savings, ongoing support for 3 years, the full package. Marcus ended up crashing in his siblings' lower level for 2 months, unable to cover rent elsewhere. This rattled Jake deeply, as Marcus had always described Emma as kind and affectionate. Then suddenly, she's engaging a tough attorney and claiming it all. At the same period, I discussed with Jake the idea of possibly not returning to my job once we start a family. I earn a solid income, about $52,000 annually. Jake brings in $94,000, so we're stable but not wealthy. We reside in a typical suburban area near Denver, owning a modest 3-bedroom place purchased 2 years prior. Everyday life for average folks. Growing up, both my parents held full-time positions, leading to total disorder. My siblings and I were on our own after school from 8 years old. We consumed plenty of prepackaged meals, and I essentially grew up independently. I don't desire that for our children. I aim to handle school drop-offs, sports events, and the moments my folks missed due to their long hours. I raised this during a casual Netflix session watching a crime show. I casually noted that when kids arrive, I might prefer staying home to care for them. His reply was somewhat neutral. He mentioned we'd have to review our finances to determine feasibility on a single salary. Reasonable response. But he shared it with his mother, and evidently Linda held firm views. She contacted me the following day, unusual since she typically reaches Jake, suggesting a meal together. I assumed it involved organizing Jake's birthday celebration or similar routine matters. Linda is employed as a dental assistant and has stayed with the same office for about 15 years. She's consistently courteous toward me but not especially friendly. The meal began ordinarily. We selected our dishes, discussed the climate, inquired about work. Then she dove right in. She expressed worry over my abrupt desire to stop employment. I can tell what happened in the short video, full video on my channel link in below.